The new season of Pokemon Go, the Max Out season, is officially outlined, and today we're going to be talking all about it, what to expect from this season. And yes, Dynamax coming to Pokemon Go. Like we saw in the game files and all the leaks, it is official, and this is the season of Generation 8 and Dynamax. Okay, so this season is going to be going down September 3rd, 10 a.m. to December 3rd, 10 a.m. Yeah, starting on the 3rd because of some weird PvP thing from last season. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any news on the raid bosses, spotlight hours, all that stuff for September yet, but we'll have a video about that when that does come out. Nonetheless, Galarian Pokemon is going to be the theme of this season. Yes, this is a Generation 8 themed season. Starting off with the first Galarian Pokemon, Stonejourner, which is going to be a UK regional, will be available this season. Yes, so from the UK, United Kingdom, you can catch Stonejourner. There'll also be exclusive Max Out special research story available during this season, starting during the first event, where you can go ahead and choose a branching path line between Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey to choose your Generation 8 starter Pokemon. And depending on which partner you choose, your postcard book will have a cool special background for this season, which is pretty cool. Okay, Dynamax. Yes, Dynamax, super exciting coming to Pokemon Go. Let me explain what we know about it, and I'm going to have a video further down the line once it's fully come to the game and a full breakdown of all the mechanics. Now, Dynamax is going to introduce these new things called these Power Stops, which will be available across the globe, similar to PokeStops. However, the difference is every single day, Power Stops will appear at different areas, completely random. You can go to these Power Stops, and there you go ahead and collect things called Max Particles. Now, Max Particles you can get only up to a certain amount of day, unless, of course, you pay money, so there's going to be a paid aspect or a paid limit to this. But once you collected enough Max Particles, at these Power Stops, you can find Dynamax Pokemon, which you can pay Max Particles to go into these Dynamax battles. Now, Dynamax battles are going to have up to 4 people, only 4 people available to do them, and they're going to be much, much tougher than raid. There's going to be strategy involved in these Dynamax battles. You're going to have to be dodging, using different max moves. It's not as simple as just tap, tap, tap. So Niantic is introducing some skill expression into the game where you have to actually have strategy to beat these Dynamax battles. Now, to actually battle in Dynamax battles, you can't use any of your regular Pokemon. Yes, you can only use Dynamax Pokemon you've caught that have the Dynamax feature through Dynamax battles. So yes, unfortunately, your level 50 Rampardos or whatever is not going to be available to be used. Only Dynamax Pokemon can be used in these Dynamax or Max battles. Also, Dynamax battles are in person only. You can't remote them. Anyway, that's a quick breakdown of it. And of course, I will have a full video breaking down all the mechanics once it's released. Okay, community days during this season. September 14th is September community day, which is confirmed to be Ponyta. October community day will be on October 12th, and November community day on November 10th. Doesn't seem like we have a community day classic this season, which makes sense. We had 2 of them last season. We'll have, of course, exclusive stickers themed around the season available. We'll, of course, have a new PvP update, which is going to completely change up PvP. So many move updates being added, so many Pokemon being nerfed. The whole meta is different. I'll put on screen PvPoke's new top rankings. Now, once PvP does get released, and we have a couple days of the season, I will be making a video on the best PvP Pokemon, but I just want to see how the meta ends up shaking up. But it looks to be a very exciting PvP season, especially because the switch timer is now getting dropped to 50 seconds instead of 60 seconds. Pokédaxi is coming back to Go Battle League this season, so stay tuned for the streams. PokeStop Showcases will be available, of course, during the Max Out season. Actually, they're putting it on a schedule. So from Saturday to Sunday, we'll have PokeStop Showcases, and from Monday to Wednesday, PokeStop Showcases. So pretty much consistent showcases throughout the season, which is great. Research Breakthrough Box this season will, of course, include Galarian Weezing, Galarian Mr. Mime, Excadrill, Scraggy, Furfrou, and Jangmo-o. And of course, we'll have different Pokemon appearing in the wild depending on what biome you are in or what hemisphere you're in. Starting off with the city biome, if you're in a city area, you can find Gengar, Skitty, Beldum, Scraggy, Trubbish, Furfrou, Lechonk, and more. Forests, you'll be finding Executor, Chansey, Pinsir, Hoppip, Shroomish, Emolga, Grubbin, and more. Mountains, you'll be finding Onix, Sudowoodo, Sableye, Aggron, Boldore, Stunfisk, Golett, and more. Beaches and water habitats, you'll be finding Kingler, Staryu, Lapras, Remoraid, Ducklet, Crabrawler, Sandygast, and more. In the northern hemisphere, exclusives this season will be Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Pineco, Hisuian Quillfish, Larvitar, Deerling in the autumn form, and more. And in the southern hemisphere, Hisuian Voltorb, Phoebus, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Deerling in the spring form, Dino, and more. Of course, eggs this season will be changing with the 2-kilometer eggs hatching Cleffa, Igglybuff, Tyrogue, Wynaut, and Larvesta, and more. 5-kilometer eggs will be hatching Larvesta, Komala, Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, and more. 7-kilometer eggs will be hatching Galarian Meowth, Slowpoke, Farfetch, Zigzagoon, Yamask, and more. 10-kilometer eggs will be hatching Druddigon, Larvesta, Dreepy, Charcadet, Frigibax, and more. 5-kilometer Adventure Sync eggs will be hatching Klingling, Riolu, Tyrant, Amora, Phantom, and more. 10-kilometer Adventure Sync eggs will be hatching Dratini, Rockruff, Drampa, Jangmo, Frigibax, and more. And the 7-kilometer egg root eggs available through Mateo's Gift Exchange will be hatching Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Sneasel, White Stripe Basculin, Dino, Pancham, and more. White Stripe Basculin in the 7Ks. That's pretty cool, actually. Finally, seasonal bonuses. Super excited to announce during this season, we'll have the bonuses of increased XP for a 7-day Pokestop spin streak, increased XP in Stardust for a 7-day Pokemon catch streak, increased XP from going up a friendship level, so we'll be getting even more XP from those friend level bonuses. Here's how much that will end up being. 1 extra candy when trading Pokemon, and guaranteed XL candy when trading away Pokemon for trainers above level 31 is back. Yes, if you've been holding on any Pokemon, you can now trade them away, or on September 3rd, to get a guaranteed XL candy. So that's the outline of the new season. Again, we do not know what the raid bosses and spotlight hours are yet, but what we do know is the first 2 events of the season. Let's cover it. First of all, we have the Go All Out event, which is going to be the introduction of Galarian Pokemon. Starting September 3rd, 10 a.m. at the start of the season, and running till September 10th, 10 a.m. will be the Go All Out event. We will see the wild spawns of Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, Wooloo, and rare spawns for Drapey. Yes, you did notice that Skwovet, Wooloo, the new shinies during this event. Also, of course, Stonejourner will be technically debuting during this event in the UK as a regional, although it is going to be spawning all season. We'll have the exclusive special research story we talked about that will be debuting during this event, but again, will be available all season. We'll have exclusive 5-kilometer eggs hatching Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, and more. 7-kilometer eggs hatching Galarian Meowth, Ponyta, Slowpoke, Farfetch, Zigzagoon, Darumaka, Yamask, and Stunfisk. And exclusive 10-kilometer eggs hatching Drapey and more. Event bonuses will be 2 times XP for catching and 2 times XP for evolving, and there'll be exclusive field research tasks for Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, and Wooloo. Finally, collection challenges during the event that you go ahead and complete for Stardust XP and additional encounters with Wooloo, PokeStop Showcases during the event, and exclusive web store bundles. Cool event to pretty much just release Generation 8 Pokemon and allow you to start stocking up on the candies for those Pokemon. Next up though, we have the Go Big event with Dynamax release in Pokemon Go. This event will be starting on September 10th, 10 a.m. running until September 15th, 8 p.m. So yes, we won't see Dynamax in Pokemon Go until a couple days, a week into the season. Nonetheless, it will start off with some Dynamax debuts, starting off with Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo, all available through the max battle, through the Dynamax battles at those power stops. These will be 1-star max battles, by the way, and yes, the max battles will be starred similar to raid battles. So you have, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. There'll be a max out special research story available starting during this event. You can go ahead and complete tasks focused on max battles to earn max particles, new avatar item, and more. Again, the max particles are the things you need to battle in these max raids or max battles. And you can get this Dynamax band, which is pretty cool. The event bonuses will be 2 times XP for winning a max battle and 2 times XP for spinning a Pokestop. We'll see exclusive field research tasks and get us encounters with Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo. We'll see exclusive PokeStop Showcases during the event and exclusive web store bundle that can get you the max particle pack. You can go ahead and buy to get a bunch of extra max particles to use to do max raids. Now, from what I've been told, it looks like power stops will be released, I believe, once the season starts. You can go ahead and start going to those power stops to collect those max particles. But again, we won't actually see any Dynamax battles until September 10th when this event does get released. And again, max battles will be only for Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo. So those will be the only Dynamax Pokemon we will have in Pokemon Go for now. It seems like Niantic is trying to slowly release this feature to, fix out all the bugs and stuff before they drop banging Dynamax Pokemon. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is the new season in Pokemon Go. Looks pretty exciting, and I'm very curious to see how all this plays out. Again, if you enjoyed this video, watch the one below and stay tuned for my video breaking down the best PvP Pokemon of the new season, as well as a full guide breaking down all the mechanics of Dynamax and max battles and how to fully maximize on those. Because right now, we know stuff, but we don't know the numbers, and everybody always cares about the numbers. Let me know if you're excited or not, and follow for tips, guys. Peace.